Hi, my name is Brian. I'd like to show you my Keezer build I did out of the 7.2 Frigidaire freezer and an oak collar. And they both open up. So stick around. Hope you enjoy. Okay, what I decided to do was take my 1/2 inch by 1.5 inch and my 4 inch by 1/2 inch, and I'm going to make channels out of them. And then I'm going to cut them to 45s after that, 16. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little glue. We got the exterior glue here. And just put a little bit in there. Piece, line it up. So, and on there. And I'm going to just take my nail gun, just tack some threads in there to the glue sets. Okay. Okay. Right off the glue. We'll sand all this down afterwards. So we'll try to end up with a channel, and then we're going to get the 1.5 inch rigid foam and fill that in here. Okay, let's give you an update what's going on here. I put my channels together. I put 45s on the corners, and what I did in the back, I don't think on this side, more light I think, is I put little, I got some of my leftover stock of the 1/2 inch, and I glued them together, made a 1.5 by 1.5 little blocks, and I glued them in the corner, just the back, just the hinge side. I didn't want, still trying to keep down the weight, but it's not working out all that well. Anyway, there's the channels with the 45s. Now I'm going to put the rigid foam inside there. As you can see, for the front, I put drilled 3 holes for my faucets. Now they said drill 1 inch holes, and I tried it, and it was really, really big for the shanks. So I use 7/8, and it's tight. It's nice. So give that a shot before you actually drill into your collar. Check it out. Yeah, I'm ready to go here. I'm ready to. I got some red mahogany. It's really, really dark. So hopefully that'll just blend right in with my black freezer, or Keezer, I should say now. Okay, just got done installing the collar. The color come out good. Put a factory seal on it, and it's just screw it in every 6 inches. That was it. Pretty simple. Went pretty quick. Lined up nice. Do the wiring for the love controller. I already cut out a hole slot for the controller. I'm going to put the controller in the cover. So this gasket come off same as the other one, just screws and plastic pins. And we'll put the love controller in here, run the wires through here, right out the back. And that's what we're going to do now. I'm going to go outside and start wiring this cover. Okay, just wired the love controller. I'm going to put that right in there. And you got the thermostat temperature probes right here. and the ones that go down will run down to the compressor and the fan. Got it all wired in, ready to go. One thing I want to show you is I put the hinges on. I put a piece of scrap metal right in there to beef it up just a little bit. Otherwise, the metal on the cover is too thin. I think it would pull out. So just wanted to show you that. All right, so all wired up, ready to go, and give it a shot. Here we go. All the drip tray today, and there was a couple ways I figured I can do this, and one was to get a board and paint it whatever color you want, whatever, and 2-part epoxy it right to the Keezer and then bolt this. I think it looks pretty nice. That was one way. The other way was I took my magnet and I followed my cooling lines around and marked them out with a chalk, and I'm going to chance it. I'm going to put some sheet metal screws and hopefully not hit a cooling line. So that's what we're going to do right now. So here we go. If I mess this up, you'll be on YouTube, and the whole world will see that I messed it up. So here we go. There's one. I'm going to get my little trusty paper clip, and I'm going to feel around here, and I'm going to try to get a fix on if there's anything near here. And this one feels pretty good. I don't feel anything. Okay. All right. Let's put one of these self-tapping sheet metal screws in here. All right, that's one. Put this on here, and I'm going to level it out. Right there, looks good. And we're going to do a couple more.
You're done?
There's one. There's two. 3. That's level. Feels pretty good. I think we're all set here. And there it is. That ain't going anywhere. Good to go. Okay. Join me later. Okay, here you have the front of the Keezer. Down the lower left, you see the on indicator light. And then you got the drip tray mounted by the sheet metal screws, the 3 Perlick faucets, a couple of handles, and over here you have the lug controller built right into the cover. Okay, and right now I got the compressor and a fan hooked to that. And when they go on, there'll be amber light to the left. That will show either the fan or the compressor on. Okay, there's one thing I wanted to show you on the side over here, and that's I took out the manual temperature controller that came with the freezer, and I just put an on and off switch, and it fit right in the same hole that the factory manual switch came out of. So that was nice. No customizing there. Okay, here you have a shot of the back of the Keezer. There you got the double hinges. They're off centered. And the only thing really I had to do different to do that is to drill 2 new holes in the cover. And that's it. And here you have the wiring harness coming out of the cover, going all the way down to the compressor compartment. And that's wired to the compressor, the on and off switch, and the on indicator light out front. Over here you have the 4 screws that go all the way through to hold on the manifold on the inside. Here, I extended my manifold to come to the outside also for an extra line, just in case I decide to start carbonating a keg ahead of time and I don't have room on the inside, or for I can actually put my CO2 tank on the outside if I want to make more room on the inside. So there's different options you can do with that, and you can see it's got the on and off valve right there, and that's it. That's the back. Alright, let's take a look at the inside. Over here is where the fan got mounted, and it's wired right up into the cover. What you want to do is keep at least 1.5 inches space between the intake of the fan and anything solid, so you'll have the proper airflow. Over here you have the manifold, 3 lines going to the inside tanks, 1 to the CO2 tank, and the 90-degree elbow with a 4.5-inch nipple going to the outside for a line out there. Okay, over here you got the 2 temperature probes. Put some spare rigid foam on the ends just to keep them off the walls. They're hanging down about halfway. And over here, where the shanks are mounted, what I got here is some PVC couplers, and that's so you can tighten it down without squishing your rigid foam. And I also put some drilled some holes in it, and that's to allow cold air to go in around the shank to keep that cold in there. Okay, this holds 3 ball lock kegs. Down here you can see I got a 10-pound CO2 tank, and it's tight, but it fits. So that freed up the whole ledge right here, and that will fit a 6-gallon better bottle, so I can ferment lagers in here or do a cold crash. Okay, well that's the inside. Now we'll open up the collar itself. I'll show you how easy it is to get the kegs in and out. Right there. Everything's right there. The collar will not stay up by itself. The weight was too much. So what I did is I got a piece of oak 1/2-inch stick there, and I cut a little notch in the collar itself, and it slips right in there and holds the whole collar up, so there's no worries. And over here is how I mounted that fan. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed the tour, and this is really easy to make and well worth it. I hope I helped you out here, learn from my mistakes, and maybe I gave you some good ideas. You know, but just to prove it works. Okay, look at that. Okay, you close enough to me with the camera? Okay, we got it? Here we are. Okay, thanks for watching. 17.